Welcome Year 10 to our first online lesson. So the first topic we're going to look at is expanding double brackets. And to expand double brackets, the method we're going to use is called the FOIL method. What does the FOIL stand for? So the F stands for first, O for outside, I for inside, and L for last. So F for first, O for outside, I for inside, L for last. Now, to explain this a bit better, we're going to take an example. So, this is an example where we have to expand two brackets, double brackets. In the first bracket, we have A plus B, and in the second bracket, we have C plus D. So, F, which stands for first, means you take the first element in the first bracket, you multiply it by the first element in the second bracket, so which is shown by the red arrow and the letter F on top of it. So we multiply A by C, which will give you AC, and the O, which is represented by the black arrow, is the outside. So the first in the first bracket multiplied by the last in the second bracket. So A times D, that's the outside, which gives you AD. And similarly, I is for inside, so the second element in the first bracket multiplied by the first element shown by the green arrow, and the letter I, so B times C, that will give you BC. And last, you just multiply the last element in each bracket, so the B times the D, and that just gives you BD. And since there are no like terms, that's the answer. Now let's take another example. X plus 4 multiplied by X plus 5. Now you don't have to write F or IL every time. What you do is just draw two arrows coming out of the first element in the first bracket, going upwards, and from the second element you draw two arrows going downwards as shown there. So the first one will be X times X, which will give you X squared. The next one will be O, which is the X times 5, which gives you 5X, and the inside will be 4 times X, which will give you 4X, and the last will be 4 times 5, which will give you 20. Now if you do it in that order, it makes your life easier because the like terms will be in the middle. So the second and the third terms in that binomial expansion will be like terms. So 5x plus 4x basically will give you 9x, and now that's the final answer because there's no like terms. Let's take another example. 2x plus 5 multiplied by 3x plus 6. Again, you draw two arrows from the first term upwards and two arrows from the second term downwards. And then we're just going to apply the FOIL method. So 2x times 3x, that will give you, so the way to do this is you do 2 times 3, which will give you 6, and x times x give you x squared. So if you have trouble doing algebra, that probably will be the best way to go about. You times the number by the number and the letter by the letter. So 2x times 3x will give you 6x squared. Similarly, the next one will be 2x times 6. So you do 2 times 6, which is 12, and there's only one x, so you just copy paste. The next will be 5 times 3x, which is the inside. So 5 times 3 is 15, which most of you can do, and since there's only one x, copy paste again. And the last will be 5 times 6, which gives you 30. Now again, if you did in the correct order the two like terms, which is bracketed with the red ink, you just have to add them. 12x plus 15x, they're all pluses, so you just add them, which will give you 27x. So the final answer is 6x squared plus 27x plus 30. Next example, 4x plus 5 times 3x minus 2. It's basically the same, it's just this time we're trying to do an example where there's a negative number. So 4x times 3x, which is f, that's 12x squared. 4x times negative 2 is negative 8x. 5 times 3x, that's plus 15x. And 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. And then we have to combine the like terms, which are written in green. Now again, this is represent some kind of problem for like some students, not all of you. What you can do is think of the x's as like money. So everyone likes money, so if you think in terms of money, there's a very little chance that you'll get it wrong. So negative 8x means you spend $8, and plus 15x means you save $15. So if you save $50 and spend $8, you'll be still left with $7 in pocket. So that's a plus. So you're left with $7, which is 7x. So 15x take 8x will be 7x. So the final answer is 12x squared plus 7x take 10. Moving on to some more complex examples. 2x plus 3y times 5x plus 4y. So it's pretty much the same, but we have like more variables. We have x and y as well in the same question. So first will be 2x times 5x, which gives us 10x squared. Then outside will be 2x times 4y. So you do 2 times 4, which is 8, and x times y is xy, so you get 8xy. Inside is 3y times 5x, so you do 3 times 5, which is 15, and y times x, which you can write as xy as well. So remember, xy and yx, they're the same, they're like terms, so you can write them in any order. And last will be 3y times 4y, so 3 times 4 is 12, y times y is y squared, so you get 12y squared. And combining the like terms, which will be the middle two terms, 8xy plus 15xy is like $8 plus $15, that's $23. So that makes the final answer will be 10x squared plus 23xy plus 12y squared. The next one is a bit different. So you have only one bracket with a power of 2. So what you do, you write the same bracket twice and then use your FOIL method. So write the bracket twice and do the same what we've been doing so far. So 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. 3x times 3x will give you 9x squared. 3x times 4 is 12x. 4 times 3x is 12x. And last 4 times 4 is 16. Combine the like terms. 12x plus 12x is 24x written in the middle. So the final answer is 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Now in our next video, I'll show you a different way of doing this question where you can do it in just one simple step. So you have to wait for that. Next, 2x take 5 squared, same thing again. It's a bracket to the power of 2, so we write the bracket twice and then use the FOIL method. So 2x times 2x, so 2 times 2 is 4, x times x is x squared, we get 4x squared for the first term. Then 2x times negative 5, so you get negative 10x. Next will be negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x. And last will be negative 5 times negative 5, so 2 negatives gives us a positive, so we get positive 25. Adding the like terms, again 10x, 10x, you see both of them are negative. That means you spent $10 and then you spend $10 again. That means you spend $20. So be careful when you spend your money. So negative 10 give you negative 20x. Again, the final answer is 4x squared, take 20x plus 25. Now you should be able to try exercise 3.1, question 2 and 3. And here's a smiley face wearing a mask. Hope you liked the lesson. Thank you.